Test 1, 2, 3. This is on 6. And we say good morning, and we welcome you live for this varsity contest between the Concord Minutemen and your Carroll Chargers. I am your play-by-play announcer, Austin Carroll, joined with me on my right, Jonah Miranda. Let's get into the stats for today's afternoon game, starting with Concord. Concord's last game was this past Thursday, where they faced New Prairie and won in a huge shutout, 9-0. They had 5 goals in the first half and 4 in the second. Their players to watch are Bryn Weirich, Camden Bolton, and Angels Ramirez Sonora. And then also to mention, their next game will be on Monday, where they'll be on the road at Goshen at 6:45 p.m. Now for Carroll's stats. Carroll's last game was on Monday, where they faced rival Homestead. In that game, the Chargers are just falling short, losing that game 4-2. Carroll had a couple advantages in that game, but just wasn't able to play the defense in that second half, where they let by 3. Carroll was up 2-1 at halftime. But just again, Carroll's defense just falling apart a little bit, losing that game 4-2. The goals were scored by Bryn Patterson and Aaliyah Douglas for Carroll. And also now for Carroll's players to watch for today's game, it will be Nadia Ford, Aaliyah Douglas, and Eva McInturf are your players to watch for today's game. And also to mention, Carroll's final game of the regular season will be on Monday the 30th, where they will take on Warsaw at 7 p.m. here at Carroll. And that game will be streamed right here on the Charter Sports Network. As now we get into your starting lineups. First for the Concord Minutemen. In goal, number 0, Caitlin Burke. Number 3, Alexandra Loza. Number 6, Bryce Bosmar. Number 10, Kim Bolton. Number 11, Angie Ramirez Sonora. Number 13, Allison DeFreezy. Number 14, Andrea Laura Kolesko. Number 19, Mia Galgos. Number 21, Bryn Rich. Number 22, Ilani Torres. Number 28, Kimberly Arleia Sidredo. Now your starting lineup for your Carroll Chargers. In goal, number 0, Maddie Giese. Playing middle, number 4, Aubrey Bobe. Playing middle, number 6, Bryn Patterson. On defense, number 7, Amelia Borsma. Playing middle, number 14, Nadia Ford. On defense, number 17, Keegan Moore. Playing middle, number 18, Aaliyah Douglas. Playing middle, number 22, Eva McInturf. Playing defense, number 24, Sierra Potter. Playing defense, number 27, Gianna Lockman. And playing defense, number 28, Grace Glick. And those are your starting lineups for both of these teams today for this match. We will take a small break, come back from out of the anthem, and we have the start of this contest coming up here shortly. As now we are set and ready to go here for this varsity contest. So we had a couple of difficulties starting the JV stream. In the final score of that one, it was 5-0 Carroll getting the victory. Actually 6-0 the final. So now we are set and ready to go for this varsity game. Should be interesting. Carroll has a record of 10-2-2, and Concord has a record of 9-4. With the kick, and we are on your way. Sporsma out there on the far side. Works it back through the center. Potter goes to chase. It's dropped back out. Finds Brosmere. Brosmere with the ball. Passes it up. Knocked down by McInturf. McInturf with some space a little bit. Crosses back up. Finds Potter momentarily. Now it's put back into the feet of Citrietto. And that's out of play. This will be Carroll throw-in, taken here by Grace Glick.
Potter's going to be playing right on that left wing today. Not usually where we see her, usually in the back line.
Patterson picked it up momentarily, but now Concord moves it out. It's going to be out of play, so this will be a Carroll throw-in coming from Grace. She puts it in to McInturf. Grace with a nice step back to keep the ball in. Gets through the legs of Satiro. And now Potter picking up some space, trying to find Ford with her space. Takes a shot, and it's high of the net.
Really well done by Ford. Letting the ball roll across her body. Beats the man. Gets a good shot off, but just a little bit over the crossbar from her.
Just lofted it. Did a nice pass from Potter back in to Ford. Ford just took it a little bit too high. It's a nice opportunity.
And a really good through ball as well from Douglas, giving Potter all the time and space she needs to pick out the right pass.
So now Concord will clear this one out. It's off the head of Bobet, picked up by McInturf. McInturf here on this left side. McInturf passes it off to Potter. Potter puts it back up to McInturf, trying to get around. That is Tiares there in the corner. McInturf trying to go back to Potter. This is going to be kicked out of play into the corner. I believe this will be still a throw-in. Yes, it is. Glick puts it in. I believe it's Douglas. Now that's going to go off of Glick. Concord gets the free kick here. Draws out to the half circle. Picked up by Boersma. Out in the center. Drops it back off to McInturf. We'll drop it out all the way out to the far side is Moore. Moore moves it up to Boersma. Boersma keeps it in there on the far side. Moore sends it back to Lockman. Lockman trying to find the feet of Bobay. She does. Bobay going to play it. This ball's moved out in the far corner. There's the cross shot. That's just sent wide of the net and out of play. Casey goes back to retrieve the ball.
Yeah, the touch from Moore there, just a little bit too long. Bolton quick to pounce on that, able to get a shot off for Concord.
Casey gets the free goal kick here. She sends this out, finds Douglas. Douglas with the nice tap out to McInturf momentarily. Now picking up is Patterson. It's dropped out into the half circle. Yegelos puts it ahead, trying to find Tereto here on the far right corner. There's a nice block there from Bobay. There's the putback from Wosemere, now picked up from Bobay. But back into the feet of Tereto. There's the cross through, gets knocked down by Patterson. Patterson now going to move it. Patterson dropped back off from Douglas, now to Patterson. Still keeps it in. Glick with the ball. She crosses up high, trying to find Ford. It's knocked down. Potter picks it up. Drops it off to Douglas. Douglas crossing out to the right is intercepted momentarily, but picked up by Bobay. Bobay dropping back out. McInturf sends this up. Ford passes it off to Boersma. Boersma drawing back out to Moore. Moore out to Lockman. Lockman puts it up. Patterson and McInturf playing nice job passing there as Glick sends this up to Potter, and Carroll will be offsides.
It's been good ball movement from Carroll so far, especially in those last couple minutes, completely possessing the game so far through Bryn Patterson and Audrey Bobay. They've been dominating the midfield. They've had so much time and space to turn and play the ball through. And just there we saw ball went down to Grace Glick on the left side, who was wide open, played the through ball to Potter, just offsides.
Patterson picks up the ball. Now it's back intercepted here by DeFreezy. Leads it off on the far side. Concord moving the ball with Rich. This ball's played out of bounds off of Patterson. This will be a Concord throw-in from the far side. Thrown in. Patterson. Cross through ball trying to find Potter here inside the box, and the goalkeeper makes a stop as that's Brick.
Patterson and Bobay have been doing a great job so far this game, winning the 50-50 balls in the midfield and trying to get the ball forward progressive.
Glick playing the ball. It's no out of play. Throw in here for the Minutemen. It's put into play. Picked up here by Klexico. I'll play again. There's the throw in and Douglas. Douglas drops it off to Lockman. Lockman going to cross up high, trying to find Ford there on the far side. That's just going to go out play. So 31 minutes to go here in this opening first half. Still no score. Ball's played up, almost out to center. Intercepted by McInturf. McInturf trying to play it up to Potter is blocked. This ball is crossed out to Cierto. Glick trying to draw it back out.
Carroll looks like they're lined up in a 4-1-2-1-2 this game with 4 players in the midfield, being McInturf, Bobay, Douglas, and Patterson. They've had the numbers. Just look how much space Patterson has there. Bobay with space as well. That's what you get with 4 in the midfield. Just complete dominance from Carroll so far in the middle part of the field so far this game.
Here's DeFreezy for the Minutemen trying to get it around. As McInturf, now it's intercepted by Patterson. Patterson moves it out to Bobay. But now back into the field, DeFreezy. McInturf picking it up. It's the long through ball trying to find Ford. Ford gets to it. Where's the shot? And it's just wide of the net. Goes nice stop there from Brick.
What a ball that was from McInturf. You saw she picked it up in her own half, found a loose ball, put it behind the back line, and you know that Nadia Ford is going to chase those down every single time. The 100-meter state champion, track sprinter, she's going to get to those balls 10 times out of 10. Shot was just not enough power on it, and the goalie was able to get there. But a great play from Carroll there.
It's a nice save. Went off the post after and just stayed out of the net. Oh, now Carroll with the cross kick. Corner. It's loose still. And Concord's able to move it out of goalkeeper's box. This one's played up to the midfield. Glick picking it back up. Pass that out to Patterson. Patterson here in the middle. Draws it back. More over to Lockman. Lockman putting it back into McInturf. McInturf slides it over to Glick. Glick going to move it up the field. Finds Bronson. Now Douglas. A nice step there. There's a nice through ball from Douglas into Ali Bobay, and they're going to be offsides.
That was lovely footwork from Douglas there. You saw the body feint, faced her body towards the right side and cut it into her left, giving her all the space she needs to play the through ball to Bobay. But just a little bit offsides from there.
So no. Now Concord got a free kick here. Sends out to the half circle. It's crossed up high from Weirich. Carito. Glick sending it back out to the center. Patterson trying to pick it up. Gets knocked down in the process, and the foul was called there. So Carroll will have a free kick. Here's Glick's long through ball trying to find Ali Bobay. Bobay picks it up. Takes the shot. She scores! Ali Bobay. 1-0 Carroll.
Great ball from Lockman getting the assist there all the way from her own half. Boots one past the back line. Concord goalie has got to come off his line there, or else Bobay is going to have all the space, all the time she needs, and she did, and she capitalized there.
So it makes it 1-0 Carroll. As this ball is drawn back, try and get it there again was Bopay. That one's knocked down off of Deal, I believe. There's the throw in. Let's put in a play. Concord's moving it. Here's Klesto. Finds the feet. A Bronson for Carroll momentarily. Deal. Dropping back out to Boersma. Boersma slides it over. The Deal. Again, that's going to be off of Concord, and to throw in here from Carroll as they play the ball. McInturf drops it back. Boersma sends it over to McInturf. McInturf finds Bronson. Bronson gets a little bit of a shove. But here's Klesto for Minutemen momentarily. As this ball's being kicked back and forth. It's now Concord able to clear it out. Here's Carreto. It's pass intercepted. Bronson picking it up. Glick gonna cross it up high into the goal crease. Bobay to get to it. So Concord will have a free kick here.
Ali Bobe in the corner. Tries to put the cross in. It's blocked by the Concord center back. Out for a throw. Crystal.
Patterson picking up the ball here for Carroll. Trying to move it with Carreto there on the far side. Where's that? Weerich.
Yeah, Patterson just tried to outpace Rewich there, but good coverage from Rewich doesn't give her any room and is able to pick the ball up.
Boersma playing the ball up. Just going to send it out of play. This will be a Concord throw in. Coming from Loza. Patterson puts through ball up. Picked up here by Bobay. She's using her speed to get to the outside edge with Rosemere. Gets the cross. Sent over. There's a shot by Douglas and it's out play.
Yeah, great work from the freshman Ali Bobe there. Sees the heavy touch that the center back took, was able to pounce on that. Puts a good Ball back into the box. Douglas's shot is blocked out for a corner.
Patterson will take it here for Carroll. As Carroll starting to line their players up here for this corner. There's the cross. It's headed up. And Concord clears it out. But picked up by McInturf. She slides it back over. And Carroll's offsides.
Yeah, Douglas just caught not paying attention for a bit after taking that corner. Doesn't get herself back on sides. Ball's picked up by Borisma. Goes for the turn, takes it herself down the midfield. Bobay looking to find her sister through. It's blocked by the center backs. Now Concord going the other way. Lockman doing a great job cleaning it up. Bobay dispossessed. Lockman's header finds McInturf. Ball is through to Deli. Deal. Deal takes it by herself. Gets a shot. Gets the goal. Haley Deal gets the second of the night for Carroll. Great ball by Aaliyah Douglas. Putting it on a silver platter for the sophomore to put Carroll up 2-0.
It's a nice shot there from Deal. Finds the back left side post and in.
Goal by number 16, Haley Deal.
So now Carroll goes up 2-0 here with 20 minutes to go here left in this first half. Ball's played up, finds Bobay. Bobay puts the ball through, trying to find her other sister, Allie Bobay. It's too far. This will go for a goal kick here for Concord.
Yeah, Carroll just trying to take advantage of the pace they have over Concord's back line between Deal, Bobay, and Ford. All three of them have gotten good runs in behind today. Douglas dispossessed.
Here is Mija. Where Concord sends the ball upfield. Now to Gagulos. Back over. Mija. Lockman sends it up to Bobay. Aubrey Bobay still staying with it. Crosses the through ball. And Carroll's immediately drawn offside again.
Yeah, Carroll have been all over Concord with the through balls today. Concord playing an extremely high line, trying to get an offsides trap going. But the Concord goalie staying glued to his goal line, which is not what you want to do in a high line, giving all the space, all the time that the strikers need to get to the ball. When you're playing a high line, the goalie's got to be quick to come off and clean up those through balls. Hasn't been doing that today, and Chargers have gotten a lot of chances from that.
Here's Gonzalez with the ball. Is it off? McInturf trying to pick it up. Now Bobay puts the up through ball, trying to find Deal. It's picked up by Deal. She stops it, hands it off. Deal with the shots in the back of the net, but Carroll's offside, so this will be no goal. So we still stay 2-0
It was a good give and go between Deal and Brosnan. But that high line from Concord traps Deal again. That's another offsides. Bobe's through, gets the shot. Straight to the goalie's hands.
It's a nice knockdown there from Douglas. Douglas shot. It's in the back of the net. Leah Douglas makes it 3-0.
Yeah, good awareness from Douglas there. Picks her head up, sees the goalie in no man's land. Goal wide open. Takes a shot down the middle. Rolls right past.
3-0 Carroll, 17 minutes to go. This ball's sent back out. Finds the feet of Bobe. She crosses out. Connecting there. It's Ormiston. McInturf with the through ball trying to find Ford. It's knocked away over to Torres. Torres and Ford battling there on the far corner. This ball is sent back here on the far side. Little collision. Boersma and Torres. This ball's played ahead. McInturf picks it up. It's intercepted here for Concord. Glick picking it up. She passes it out. It's almost out to center. Bobe trying to fight with the ball with Carretto. This ball's played out in the corner. And Carroll will have a goal kick here. Taken by Maddie Giese.
Center back partnership. The junior duo of Moore and Lockman have not had a lot to deal with so far today. Most of Concord's attacks have been going down the left and right channels. Glickens, Boersma have done a great job cleaning those up today.
Giese's kick goes all the way out to center. Knocked down from Rosemere. Now Ford going to go chase for the ball. Ford gets tripped up from behind inside the goalkeeper's box, and they'll play on. Boersma picking it up. Draws it out. Ormus. Well, that was Ward. Ward with the block there, but sent over from Isha. There's Ormondson now. Strawled out the half circle, picked up by Potter. Potter drops it off to Douglas. Douglas finds Bobe. Bobe out to Boersma. Boersma crossing out. Finds Ormiston. Now back to Boersma. Boersma threw ball up to Ford. Ford gets around her defenders, takes the shot, and it's wide of the net.
Boersma now in the midfield does a good job finding the ball. Threaded into Ford. Ford does a good job letting the ball roll. Doesn't stop the momentum. Gets a good shot on target.
So now Concord will have a goal kick. This one is kicked all the way out center, knocked down there. From Klesko. Ormiston picking up the ball. She's going to draw it outside. From McInturf. Ford keeping it in. Draws it out to Potter. Potter crosses it. And it's knocked away. Now picked up from Moore. Moore slides it over. Ormiston on the far side. Now Moore goes to help. That's going to be sent out of play. Off of Moore, so this will be a throw in here. Board picking up the ball here for Carroll. Loses track of it. Concord clears it out. That goes out of play, so this will be a Carroll throw-in.
Ford doing a good job using her pace to get past that first defender. Picks her head up, tries to pick out a cross, doesn't see anyone, so she tries to cut back in on her left, but closed down, gets dispossessed.
There's the cross shot, finds Potter. Potter with the shot is blocked, and she gets taken down inside the box. There's no call. Orsma gets this ball taken away. It's off the head of Moore. Oh, on the far side, it's Carbello. We're the Minutemen now. Ford and Douglas with the shot, and a nice save there by the goalkeeper, Rick. On the stop there.
Yeah, Carroll just continuing to expose the Concord high line. Concord have not known how to handle all the runners through behind. We've gotten 10 plus shots from those through balls tonight so far.
The put through ball, it's still loose inside the goalkeeper's box. And there's a stepped out of bounds, so this will be a Concord. I believe free kick. It'll be a goal kick.
It's a good corner from Douglas. Puts it into a good area, but none of the Chargers able to get good enough contact to really test the keeper at all.
9.5 to go here in the first half. Carroll up 3-0. Here's the long ball. All the way out. Finds the feet of Freezy. That's going to be sent out of play. This ball is sent back in Carroll's zone. Here's Ormiston fighting with the ball on the outside. Played up. Boersma pops it off. Ormiston sends it back up. Concord now moving their off, and so they're going to be offsides. This ball sent up to Potter. Draws it out on the far corner. Finds the feet of Glesko. That's out of play.
DeFreeze doing a good job for Concord, dealing with the rushing pressure of Potter. She's been, her introduction into the game has made a big impact for Concord, being able to deal with the through balls and the pace from Carroll's strikers so far.
Potter picks it up, sends it over. Picked up by Boersma with the shot is blocked. And Concord clears it out. It's all the way out. There's McTurf. Or actually, no, it's Koch. Ford chasing it. Keeps it in. Ford's cross. Back to Potter with the shot, and it's save made by Brick.
Ford does a good job with the deception there. Picks her head up twice as if she's going to cross it. Cuts it back in on her left. Concord left back. Dives in. Ford able to get a good cross to Potter, but she wasn't able to finish.
Patterson picking it up here. Patterson trying to do it herself. Now she drops it out. Ward puts it up. This goes to Bolton for the Minutemen. Boersma crosses it over. Ormson has to draw back. Giese coming out for a goal crease. It's still loose. And it's in the back of the net, and Concord scores.
Really unfortunate from Carroll there. Concord have not had a lot of chances. Maddie Giese hasn't had to do anything so far this game. That was her first major impact on the game. Just a miscommunication between the back line and the goalie. And the Concord striker are able to pick up the loose ball. Giese attempts a last-ditch effort to get the ball out, but doesn't end up working out, and Concord staying in this game.
21. Parents are saying 21. That was an unbelievable goal by number 21, Bryn Weirich.
There's Steele on the far corner trying to chase her up to the ball. It's going to go out of play. Ball goes out of play, so this will be another throw-in for Concord.
Carroll right now with 3 freshmen on the field. Allie Bobe, Boersma, and Lola Crawford. Carroll have been dominating this game so far. They've been able to put in some of their younger players. That goal, hopefully, isn't enough to keep Concord involved in this game.
So it's now 3-1 the score. As Bo Bay trying to fight for it in the corner.
Just a little push after the ball was out of bounds by Ariola Serrato. Referee goes to speak with her, doesn't bring out the card. Just a warning.
Picked up here from Weirich. Is Concord trying to clear it out? Glick. Actually, no, that was more. There's the cross shot. Goes out to the corner. We'll get some substitutions for both sides.
Concord showing just a little bit of life in this game. Intensity's picked up. They've putting a lot of pressure on Carroll's back line, and this is their first corner of the game.
It's loose. There's the redirect, and Giese will make the stop. Giese kicks this out to the F circle. Patterson still trying to stay with it. Ali Bobet trying to chase for it, gets shoved around. There's the shot, and it's high. Now play.
Really well done by DeFries there. She's been by far Concord's best defender so far, cleaning up most of the loose balls in the box since she's came on.
That was Bronson that took the shot, just going high of the net. So a minute and a half to go here in the first half, still 3-1. Douglas drops it off. Bronson now picked up here by Gonzalez. Gonzalez fighting with it with Boersma, and now Concord clearing it with Bolton here on the right side. Now that ball is just going to be sent out of play by Addie Glick, so this will be a Concord throw-in. Under a minute to go here in the first half. This ball's put into play, picked up here by Loza with the shot, and save made by Maddie Giese.
Texting one of the coaches over there. They are not happy with this game right now, and they are trying to keep one of the coaches from getting a card. Saying anything.
Bobet, and there's the shot, and it goes in the back of the net. Haley Deal picking up the goal here for Carroll to make it 4-1 with 11 seconds to go here in the first half.
Carroll goal by number 16, Haley Deal.
Yeah, that goal wraps up the entire half so far. Through balls in behind that Concord hasn't been able to deal with. Haley Deal extends Carroll's lead from 3-4 just before this half ends.
So Carroll goes up 4-1 here at the end of the first half. We will step aside and come back for the second half here in 10 minutes. And we join you back live here for the second half of this varsity game where Carroll has a 4-1 lead over Concord. As the ref blows his whistle, we are back underway. Sonora moves it over. Is blocked. Now picked up. Douglas drops it out to Lockman. Lockman sends it over to Moore. Moore passes to Boersma here on the right side. Boersma crosses it up, finds Douglas. Douglas is just going to draw it back. Boersma sends it over to Moore. Moore out to Lockman.
Carroll changing their formation in this second half from the 4-1-2-1-2 we saw in the first half, now in the 4-3-3. Switching out with 2 wingers and a striker instead of just the front 2 pair. And in the midfield, McInturf, Douglas, and Patterson, the trio there.
Lockman picking it up. They're on the far side. Straw back in. Geesey will come out for goal crease and makes the stop. It's kicked all the way out. Finds Ali Bobet. She heads it. Finds Deal. Sends it back up to Bobet. Bobet trying to get loose. Now it's picked up by DeFreezy. Kept in there by Deal. Bobet crosses it. Finds Douglas. Patterson doesn't have a shot. Draws it back. Finds McInturf. McInturf takes it. And she scores.
Really good composure from Carroll outside of the box there, not forcing the shot when it wasn't on. Douglas and Patterson both making sure they keep the ball, valuing possession, eventually getting the ball to Eva McInturf, who gets the goal for the Chargers, putting Carroll 5-1 up.
This ball is played on the far side. Looks like it was out off of Concord, so Carroll gets the throw in. Forward, I believe that's Glick, trying to move it. Now picked up here by Klesko. She passes it out to Carrero. Carrero crosses it up. Deal with the put back out to McInturf out in the center. And Concord able to clear it out. Lockman back to chase. Lockman drops it out to Geesey. Geesey clears it out. Finds Glick. It's blocked. McInturf drops it out to Lockman there in the far corner. She crosses it up high. Here's the cross ball. Forward trying to get to it. She does. Passes it to Patterson. Patterson with a nice quick stop there. Trying to find Douglas. She does. She draws it back out to forward in their corner. She passes it. Finds Patterson here. Drops it off. The shot from Douglas is going to go out play.
Really well done from Patterson in the build-up there. Couple of fakes and a perfect through ball to Douglas to get the ball up the field. Douglas, good footwork as well on that left side, winning the corner for Carroll.
So Carroll will have a corner kick here. I believe from the left side, and yes, it is.
Aaliyah Douglas starting this half at the 10, but she's shifted out wide, sort of playing more as a left winger now. And we're seeing interchange between Nadia Ford and Aaliyah Douglas at the left wing and the attacking midfield positions.
Here comes Douglas, cross shot. It's knocked away momentarily. Douglas picks it back up again. She takes it herself, and it's wide of the net. This will be a Concord goal kick. With 38 minutes to go, Carroll up 5-1.
Yeah, good fake shot from Douglas there. Skins the first defender, but the recovery shot wasn't there.
There's the throw in there on the far side. Picked up there from Guevara. Now it's intercepted by Ford. Ford with some room takes the shot. It's blocked. It's still loose. Yeah, that's going to go out of play. Bobet was trying to chase for it, trying to redirect it back into the goal, but nice job there from Concord, able to defend it.
Really well done, the initial effort by Nadia Ford, getting in behind the defense as she has all game, getting a shot off, forcing the keeper to make a good save.
This ball is sent out to Bobet in the corner. It's going to go off of Concord, so this will be a throw in here. On the near side, it will be Boersma with the throw in.
Concord with all 11 players in their own defensive third. Moore and Lockman continue to have very little to do in this game.
That one was knocked out of play off of Carroll, so this will be a Concord goal kick. This one's crossed out. Boersma picks it up. Boersma here going into the corner. Still trying to work it with by herself. Now the ball comes out, goes over to the feet of Wingard. Now picked up from McInturf. Now it's back intercepted here from Curato. Deal drops it off. Out to Moore. Moore sends it over to Lockman. Lockman crosses up to Patterson. Patterson moving it on the left side. Finds Ford. Ford with some room. Gets the pass up to Bobet. Ford with the high shot. That's a play.
Yeah, Ford thought she'd try her luck from distance. It's been going well for Carroll so far. McInturf and Douglas both getting a goal from outside the box. Ford's shot, however, solid 10 yards too high.
So here's the putback. There's the shot, and it's in the back of the net. Bobay knocked it down, and Carroll scores. Ali Bobay makes it 6-1.
Yeah, there's the shots from distance we talked about. Burke, the goalie from Concord's had a hard time dealing with it. Goals.
We will have a continuous running clock.
Goal's not going to count, though. It was a handball on Bobay. I saw him. It was definitely a handball. Yeah, but I didn't think he called it at first.
Torres kicks this one out of play for Concord, so this will set up a Carroll corner kick. There on the far left side. Looks like Douglas will take it.
Gianna Lockman, tallest player on the pitch, making her way into the box. She has every right to do so because Concord is not keeping anyone at the halfway line, giving Carroll all the freedom to bring players up.
So that's knocked out of play. We'll do this again. Here's the long cross ball. Goes off the head of Lockman. That's headed out of play. We'll do this for the third time. There's the shot is blocked momentarily. There's the other shot. It's still loose. Concord almost put that back in their own net. And ball rolls out of play. This will be a Carroll throw-in.
Yeah, good shot from McInturf. Burke, the goalie for Concord, opting to use his feet to try and block the shot. Not the technique I would have gone for there, but you know, whatever works for you.
Ormanston gonna throw it in here for Carroll. She puts it up to McInturf. McInturf out in center. Passes it. Finds the feet of Douglas. She sends it back over to Ormanston. This goes out in the corner. This will be a corner kick.
And Douglas looking to get in behind, play those through balls that she was getting in the first half, but Concord with putting every single player in the box, not giving Carroll a whole lot of room to get these through balls.
There's the cross through. It was all the way out through the left side. Glick puts it back in to Patterson. Patterson draws it out. Glick sends it over to Boersma. Boersma. Nice step there. Pass in. Concord knocks it out. The far side. Lockman picks it up. This ball's intercepted by Corrado. Now Boersma gets it back. Boersma out in center. Finds Lockman. She puts this ahead. Trying to find Patterson. That's out of play.
Carroll finding most of their success today on the transition from defense to offense. That allows for Concord's back line to be high up the field, leaving room for Ford, Deal, and Potter to make those runs in behind, as we saw all throughout the first half.
goes to Carrero for a moment, taken down. We still play on. It's Bolton with it, finds the feet of Moore. Pass out to Boersma. Boersma crosses. It's off to Douglas, trying to connect to Ormston here on the right side. It's taken away by Carrero. Carrero crosses it out to the right side, but picked up. All the way out to Bronson on the chase. They're in the corner side. Patterson drops it off to Glick. Glick crosses through up to Potter momentarily. There's Freezy trying to take it off Potter. It's out play, so this will go as a throw in here for Concord. Let's put in to Weirish. That's out play. Pareto picking up the ball with the long cross. Trying to find Bolton. Goes on the far side. Glick goes back to chase. He puts it back up the field a little bit and goes out of play. This will be a Concord throw-in.
Bolton doing her best to try and keep Minutemen in the game. Most of Concord's chances this half have came through her dribbling down the field herself.
This ball's put back up to center. So there's the drop back from Torres. It's out of play. This ball, here's the through ball, trying to find Potter, and Carroll's offsides.
It's a high risk, high reward strategy from Concord with the high back line. Paid off here. Caught CC Potter offsides, but in the long run, it hasn't worked out for them tonight as they're down by 4 goals.
Concord clears it out. They have numbers. Here's the shot. It's blocked by Giese. She now finds it. Gets the stop on it. McTurf lost it for a second from Bolton. Patterson picks it back up. Finds Glick there on the far side. Glick with the long through ball. Finds Patterson. Now Douglas trying to work it here at center field. She passes over to Boersma. Boersma crosses, trying to find Ormston, picked up here by Corrado. Ormston trying to get it back. Ormston able to pick it up here in the corner. Keeps it in, drops it off to Potter. Potter with the cross ball, and save made there by Brick.
Really good claim from Burke there. Coming off his line to bring down the cross. That's one of the first times we've seen this game that he's come off of his line. Seeing signs of improvement from her tonight.
Here's the cross back inside the box, and the goaltender Brick is able to make the stop on it.
Boersma under pressure in the back, able to deal with it. Finds Patterson. Attempts to find Brosnan. One back by Douglas. Douglas tries to go through. Brosnan's upsides. Long ball there to Weirich. Attempts to get the ball back across the box, but doesn't get her body across it, and it's out for a goal kick. Easy's goal kick misplaced. Boersma's able to get there. Finds Dormanston. McInturf finds Potter's feet. Potter tries to take on her man, but loses the ball. One back by Douglas. To Patterson. It's possessed, and now Concord going the other way. Moore is able to deal with it, plays it back to the keeper. Boersma on the right side finds Douglas. Douglas turns, plays a through ball. Potter chases it down. Flag stays down. And Brick is able to claim it. Quick punt, won by Douglas. Douglas again to Potter. Potter turns, has a shot from distance. Not enough pace to make Brick break a sweat there. Another punt from the goalie. This time won by McInturf, but a trip called on Patterson, and Concord will get a free kick. Free kick goes to Moore, tries to clear it. Concord strikers all over it. Moore able to clear it in the end. Potter chases it down. DeFries under pressure from Potter. Deals with it really well, escapes the pocket, and keeps going herself. Able to find Weirick, who's through back behind the Carroll back line. Gets across in the box. Should be an easy one for Geezy, and it is. Geezy looking to find Ormanston. Bad first touch, and it's one back by Concord. Concord looking to find Rodriguez Caraballo, but offsides is called. Free kick finds Potter. Potter's able to turn. Potter has a hit from distance. It's blocked. She takes it herself again, but a handball is called. It's 2 goals ruled out from a handball right around the same spot in this second half. First one came from Ali Bobe. Ball one back, through ball played. Boersma gets a foot to it. Concord's still going. One back by Boersma in the end. Concord's still there. It's Ramirez Sonora who has a hit, but nowhere near the net. Carroll's going to get a goal kick. Substitutions coming in. Crawford, Deli, Deal, Bobe, and Lockman all coming on for Carroll. Nadia Ford coming on as well. She's going to play striker. We saw her on the left wing earlier in this half. Now Ali Bobe is going to play out there. Ball is through for Bobe to chase down. And DeFreeze deals with it well, as she has all game. Boersma in the midfield. Finds Ford, who has a hit from distance. Easy save from Brick. Amalia Boersma moves from right back into CDM. Freshman's had a great game so far. Lockman recycles back. Crawford. It's a Deal on the half turn. Deal looks to find Brosnan in behind. Brosnan chases down, but it's won by Jimenez Mejia. McFreeze able to get it out. Ball's at Bolton, who's dispossessed by Deal. Deal now going the other way. Takes it down the right flank. Keeps going, looking for the cross. Gets one off. Goalkeeper spills it. And able to be cleared out by Concord.
Nice job there from Concord. Just able to clear it out after the cross. Ali Bobe almost found it. Put the redirect into the goal, but just missed it. So still 5-1. Carroll with the lead with 11:34 to go.
Oh, it's Ford on the ball. Ball falls to Glick. Looks up to find Bobe, who's now in behind. Cuts it onto her right foot. Gets a cross in. And Brick's going to claim that one.
Just another nice shot, but Brick able to find it easily and get the stop on that.
Brick's punt. Won by Bobe. Ball lost, regains by Boersma. Good turn from her. Finds Patterson. Patterson out to the left. Looking to find Bobe's feet, but won well by the Concord center back. Throw to Patterson. Flicks on. Bobe's there to keep going. Win it back. Cuts it down onto her right foot again. And the pass is misplaced. Bobe's able to win it back, though. Dancing on the ball, cutting back and forth. Looks to find Ford, ends up losing it. Lockman to Crawford. To Boersma. Crawford again. Beats her defender. Plays the cross in, looking to find Nadia Ford. Her touch is out for a goal kick.
It's just another nice cross there. Crawford had the cross, trying to redirect it was Ford, but Ford couldn't keep the ball. She would have had a nice chance to score there, but goes off her knee and out.
Crawford looking to go forward. Dispossessed by Bolton. Now it's Ramirez Sonora. It's won by Deal. Boersma plays it through to Patterson. Patterson looking to find a through ball. Now it's Deal in the right. Plays it to Patterson down the corner. She has space. McFreese is there to close her down. Pace from McFreese has been so evident tonight.
I believe that's Crawford will take the throw in here for Carroll here on the near side in the corner. Runs it with a nice long cross out to Glick. Glick drops it back. It's passed up through the middle. Obey drops it to Boersma and it's taken away. Concord has some numbers as they come across. Here's Bolton. The long cross there. Giese will stop it. Giese kicks this one high and away out to center, knocked down. Ford going to try to chase for it. This goes out of play on the far side. This will be a throw-in. Ford using her speed there on the far left side. Keeps it in there in the corner. Gets a 1-1. Gets the cross. It's knocked out. Goes to Rivera. Boersma passes it to Bobet. Bobet back to Boersma. Boersma sends it over. Douglas sends it across the field. Connects the deal. Sends this over to Crawford. Crawford drops it. Crawford's shot is safe made there by Brick.
Good link-up play on that right side between Crawford, Brosnan, and Deal. Crawford's cross just a little bit too close to the goalie, able to pick it up.
Crawford back steps it. Nice pass there out to Boersma. Gets it up to Bobet. Bobet looking for the cross pass, and that's going to go out of play. Throw-in coming here for Concord. As they will be Rivera, or no, it will now be Mija with the throw-in. After Concord gets substitutions.
Sierra Potter back on the field, back at striker where she has played all game. Doesn't have a goal yet to her name, but has played well tonight.
It's the throw-in, it's knocked down, and or call a handball Carroll, so this will be a Concord free kick.
Deal's foot just a little bit too high. Calling a high kick there.
This one's crossed back in, knocked out there. Now picking it up, Bobet. She puts the long through ball, trying to connect to Potter there on the left side. Potter able to get to it. Potter with the shot, and it's in the back of the net. Sarah Potter makes it 6-0, 6-1.
Is he gonna like call this one back and change his signals?
Sierra Potter gets her goal. She's been dangerous all night in the through balls. Able to pick the ball up in the corner, cut it back in onto her stronger right foot, sends the Concord defender flying past her. Gets a good shot and scores, making it 6-1 to Carroll.
Lockman puts it up to Bobet momentarily. Out finds the feet of Snora. Giese gonna clear this out. Another interesting play there from Giese. Came way out of her crease again. So we know what happened there earlier. Giese just came out of her goalkeeper's box, and it was a costly mistake, and Concord scored.
It's always a difficult decision for the goalies because ideally you say you don't want to leave your box, but at the same time, if there's a 50-50 ball, you're not just going to wait and watch as the striker runs onto it. Giese doing a great job on that last one, getting the ball out, no nonsense there. Really well done from her.
As this ball goes to Boersma, under 3 minutes to go. Bronson. This pass is blocked. This sends it over to Rivera. Rivera passes it. It was off the foot of Bobet and out of play. This was a throw in for Concord. It'll be taken here by Mija. Mija with the throw in. Gets it in to Gonzalez. Bobet. Crossing it way out. It's intercepted. As here is Wingard for Concord out there in the far corner, but picked up there by Ormiston. On the line. Now it's going to be a Concord throw in. There's the pass. Shot is blocked there from Ormiston. Sends this up to Potter. Potter, the only one back, falls, keeps it up, drops it back. Ormson with the pass up to Bobet, gets pushed from behind. Foul's called.
Ali Bobet dropping into the midfield. She's done a great job this game. She's always very aggressive to the loose balls, usually the first one to get there. She's had a great game so far, whether it's at forward or at midfield. Her
Under a minute to go. Lockman with nice long ball out to the far side. And the goalkeeper, Brick, able to make the stop on that. .27 seconds to go. Still trying to pick it back up. Carroll, now Potter. It's taken away off the ball. Here's Wingard for Concord. Now Glick picks it back up. Boersma has it, 4 seconds. And that will do it. Carroll wins this game by a final score of 6-1. Overall, this was a nice game here for Carroll. With a nice score of 6-1 here at the final. Carroll will have only one game left here on the season, which will be taking place this coming Monday,
And that concludes today's event with the Carroll Chargers.
where they'll face Warsaw.
Minutemen.
As that's going to do it for this broadcast. I've been your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kill, with Jonah Miranda. Thank you guys so much for watching,
Conclusion and helping to speed up our cleanup process.
and we'll see you next week for Carroll Volleyball on Monday versus Concordia.